Companies that provide staking services, the multipool feature is a real innovation and a smart business move. It fits in nicely with Cardano's goal of decentralization and makes the network stronger against the risk of centralization. In short, Lace Wallace multipool the ability to delegate could be very important. This is a big step forward in Cardano's quest for complete decentralization. It not only makes staking easier, but it also supports the main goal of a more decentralized and open blockchain ecosystem. It's such an impressive development that even Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson, couldn't hide his excitement. Cardano users are in for a wild ride. Hoskinson excitedly announced on X that the long-awaited delegation portfolios will be the next version of this feature. He'd also said that the multi-delegation feature is now available for Lace. Twitter says that the multi-delegation is finally out for the long-awaited delegation accounts, or how this feature works together. Additionally, Charles Hoskinson had said that Cardano might do better than Bitcoin. Recent data from Sanction backs up this claim, labeling Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies as freedom. Cardano is the best development tool in the business, beating out Polkadot and Kusama. Cardano had been better than Poloka before, Dot and Kusama in terms of growth rate earlier this summer, but that trend has since changed. Despite this, crypto nodes are still one of the top 3 assets. While there is a lot of excitement, one well-known crypto strategist thinks Cardano is about to make a big move in terms of growth. The bad news is that this was Benjamin Cowan. As usual, he told his YouTube followers that Cardano looks like it's about to break below a key support level on the weekly chart. This level has been tested several times since December 2022, and in technical analysis, support levels tend to get weaker over time, when an item comes up again and again as buyers get tired of it. C spoke it's hard to believe that it will stay above the 24-hour support level for the rest of the year without making a move. Before the end of the year, I think there will be a clear move, and I think it will be down. He thinks that Cardano is likely to fall because of a problem with net cash, showing a graph of how AD8 tracks the EB and the flow of world net liquidity, said that 88 is the net cash here. So I think all coins are acting this way, which shouldn't be a surprise since liquidity is going down right now. When this term is used, liquidity means the balance sheets of different central banks, such as those in the US, Canada, and the UK's European Central Bank. Hong Kong, we are taking out the TGA Treasury General account and a reversed repo rate reaction to figure out when Cardano and other altcoins are most likely to go up, which was, as you might expect, when liquidity came back. Altcoins to sort of mean go back up higher, and that's when a lot of people are looking for big gains. They don't come from the previous year, which is a shame. The market just falls apart, so when we look at the ADA/USD pair, we need to be told that it works well when there is too much liquidity. Cardano is now in the spotlight. The Midnight Network is a privacy-friendly sidechain that uses zero knowledge to show that a tweet was read. It will soon be launched. The rights of people will be protected if you link identity and privacy in the right way. This is what the Midnight Network and I have been working on for more than 4 years. Charles Henderson talked about the right way to connect identity and privacy. Talked about how the blockchain is being developed, how private it is, and how new it is. Functionality is often broken down into 2 parts, sometimes at odds with each other but fundamentally linked, so following the smart growth of the input-output, the global team just recently released the Midnight Network, a Zscaler-based privacy sidechain that links these 2 pillars in a way that is rarely seen. There is still a lot that isn't clear. Midnight but tastefully unveiled the Midnight Network by launching its X account and official website in the 3rd quarter of 2023. As the development phase gets closer, after working methodically for almost a year, there is a sense of expectancy in the decentralized world, so Cardano fans and developers are being urged to adopt the new protocol. Things are getting interesting because Midnight is positioning itself as a potentially revolutionary player in the space of tokenized digital assets, such as NFTs, where users can interact, trade, and engage without giving up their anonymity. Or why do you think there is one thing? There will be more updates for Cardano in the future, but that's all for now. Don't forget to hit the subscribe to notification button, and we'll see you in the next movie. In the same way that Bitcoin's price exploded to an all-time high of $69,900 coin, it was an amazing peak. This is where the ADA seems to be going. It may seem impossible, but Bitcoin also felt the same way. Cardano is in the dark about what's going to happen out of 8 since it peaked at almost $32,000 a Bitcoin. The price dropped 15% earlier this year, lowering the prices of the other top 10 coins like Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP. This is happening even though the market is getting ready for a big Wall Street earthquake because of a wealthy hedge fund. Manager Paul Tudor Jones sends out a terrifying warning about the US dollar. As a Bitcoin and crypto trader, Arthur Hayes said that trillions of dollars are about to hit the crypto market, causing a huge price drop. This is similar to getting rich from bad luck, but this doesn't mean that crypto will replace the US dollar, does it, I guess? I'm just so optimistic about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, some stocks, and other things because I think it's crazy how much money will be printed over the next 2 to 3 years, while central banks try to save the government bond market. I'm not bullish on fiat because there will be many more trillions of dollars in it. Rand was the one who interviewed Arthur Hayes in the YouTube film. Dear Nooner Hayes also said that in the next few years, the Federal Reserve in the US and central banks in Europe and Asia will have to issue more and more debt. This will make speculative risk assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other cryptocurrency more valuable. The US dollar fell at the same time, and another expert wrote in an email note that we also saw some dovish shifts. Some of them said a higher long-term yield would do the trick, the analyst added. This week, the Fed's official attitude on monetary policy changed, that the big picture is starting to move in favor of Bitcoin. Experts at the investment bank Jeff warned that the FED will have to restart its money printer, which could cause the US dollar to collapse and cause the price of Bitcoin to rise to the level of gold. Haynes, on the other hand, said that the marketing of AI this year could lead to a major overhaul of the economy and financial system. From his point of view, this is the most important change in history. It's tough to say, but Cardano AD8 seems to be in a slump. People thought a lot about this, especially in June when the SEC made his threats stronger about ADA being a security, so that the coming crypto boom might not affect Cardano's price changes. Cardano's development company IOG tried to get the SEC's claims thrown out. The company said that the lawsuits the SEC made against cryptocurrency exchanges Binance and Coinbase were based on many false facts. It said that the accusations would not affect IOG's business under any circumstances. Is ADA a security under U.S. securities laws? I have never understood how decentralized said that understanding how blockchains work is a key part of making sensible laws. I also said that regulation through enforcement acts doesn't give us the clarity we need. Or being sure that the blockchain business and customers deserve the effects of this rough weather. Still, most people I've talked to have used this as a good reason not to invest in Cardano. ADA, these effects haven't stopped the developers from making major changes to the Cardano environment. They're not stopping. Cardano's Lace wallet has made big steps forward with its newest feature, which lets users stake 88 tokens across various pools. The Cardano community is still cheering the ecosystem on. This new feature isn't just an improvement, it's a revolution in how Cardano handles decentralization and could change the future of staking in the crypto industry. When it comes to decentralization, staking is very important, so Cardano leads the way with its 1.3 million strong staker base and proof-of-stake blockchain, as well as its Lace wallet multipool. The delegation tool takes Cardano's work to a whole new level and makes democracy even stronger. Network participation is taking on the whole business at OnCSwap, was created based on feedback from the community. A clever system is used in the beta version of this tool. Lay creates multiple state keys from a single account, giving each pool its unique address. Users can also choose how much ADA they want to stake in each pool. With these, ADA holders can spread their money across up to 5 different stake pool owners. Increasing the number of people who can create blocks from the SPO will make the network even less centralized. Point of view La innovation is a game changer because users don't have to support just one pool. It lets SBOS get more people to use it. At the start, Users can choose a fixed ratio for how stakes are split between these pools, but Lace plans to change this ratio and provide more updates. Interestingly, this is happening at the same time that the SEC has been looking at Bitcoin.